Yeah, I don't know what you folks have found. The sites I monitor and the people I've talked with have a variety of opinions about the role of George and Cindy in this whole thing. They go from strictly innocent, grieving grandparents acting like any grieving grandparents would act, and their conduct is normal. That's a minority of the opinions that I hear. And then they range up to that they were actually involved in Kaylee's death. Sean, do you have an opinion on that? Do you think it's somewhere in between, or what do you think their role or culpability is in this whole mess?
Well, for one, they allowed their daughter, my thing is this: you're telling me that for 30 plus days they're going to sit there and not question where Kaylee's at, and they just sit there and allow their daughter to continue to lie and to continue. So I mean, they bought all that bullshit, and they sat there and they ate it all up. So they're just as much as an accomplice to Kaylee's murder, because they allowed Casey to continue to do what she does. And between the pings and everything else, I just don't get it. I don't get how the hell are you going to sit there and your daughter's going out there to the clubs and everything else, and you're not going to sit there and make some motion about it, or not, and you're just going to, oh well, Casey, she's just a partying girl. Yeah, bullshit. So I really strongly believe that they're just as involved as Casey is, because they knew of Casey's activities, and none of them questioned them, any of her activities.
I want to jump in here, and I want to point out that for the longest time, Sean was one of the very few proponents of the Anthony family. While many in the media were raking them over the coals, Sean was saying, "Hey, just hold your horses here. Maybe what we're reading, what we're seeing, isn't really the truth." What made you change your mind, Sean?
Well, Cindy's opinion, as I've told the media before, I'll tell you guys again, I don't mind sharing the story. Cindy's demeanor had changed, right after Thanksgiving. When she said that, her emails were hacked, and she sent out those emails that, questioning, well, for one, asking me, what my number was when she actually had my number, and then sending me emails that were used for, Casey's defense. That kind of threw me off a little bit. She sent me the same thing as she sent Kathy Bellick, and she honestly thought that me and myself and Kathy Bellick were dumb enough to go out and air a story. Well, we seem to be a lot smarter than what Cindy believes.
Right. We have a caller coming in from the rather mysterious area code of 111. Hello, caller. What's your name and what's your question for us? Hello, caller.
This wouldn't be me, would it?
Well, yeah, probably.
Well, good. 111 is good because it's not mine. This is Betty. Hello, everyone. Hi, friends.
Hi, Betty.
Hi. I have not been able to get the show or hear anything, but I just decided to call you. For some reason, I'm just hearing the weekend review. Did Pickles get there today?
No.
No. Okay, I've been wondering, was that Sean that I just heard when I called? Yes. I too have been wondering just how much Cindy, I'm a musician.
Cindy.
Cindy, if she's the Captain Quig of this whole ship, if the lunacy didn't start with her. She made her husband quit his job. I can sort of understand that, but it probably broke him. So then he was completely under her thumb. And then she made Casey keep the baby, which would make her sort of, when she knew she was probably insane and not in a highly...
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Please don't, go on and try to undermine and try to fill in the gaps with insanity. Casey is yes, she's a very likely sociopath. However, please don't give her any additional credit. She is very smart. She's very bright.
I said she's smart.
She knew exactly what the hell she was doing.
Yeah.
Sean,
I didn't mean to undermine it. I guess my mind is trying to wrap around such cruelness, I mean, it's so sick to put her blanket in the heart. It's like, I really love you, see? That's what Pat Brown said on one of the shows. She's a psychologist. That it was so almost like, see, I love you. It's okay. You'll be comfy. You have your things with you. It's just so sick. I can't get it. I just have never heard of anything like this, and it just hurts me. It's such a beautiful baby. And with this one, we've had more pictures than anyone because the mother was this pseudo-photographer, So we've fallen in love with her.
I don't know what triggered this off. I don't understand, but I do agree with Sean. Casey is a lot smarter than what people are giving her credit for, and I think that they are going to try to say that she was like temporarily out of her mind or something to that effect. But I don't think that's what the case is. I think she had this all planned. And
but my thing is that I don't know who the hell's listening. Jose Baez may be listening. Stealing some ideas.
Hi.
And I don't want Pee Wee Herman to steal any ideas and try to take some insanity plea defense for his client.
Well, I don't think he'd get away with it because I don't think she's crazy. I mean,
I don't either, obvious. Actually. I think it's something disturbed, but I don't know what title. Really, I mean, I don't know how much they know what a sociopath is. I don't even think they're sure of quite what causes it, and definitely not how to cure it.
Well, there's another thing that was with them tapes that was released last week that really bothers me when they were visiting her. And George tells her that she's the boss now. Okay, she says, I was the boss when I walked in here, but I'm no longer the boss. Okay, what does that tell you? That tells you that they gave her everything she wanted. Apparently at home, she ran the show.
Right.
And, she admitted, I don't think she even admitted it open. I don't think she meant to, but she says, because he kept telling her she was the boss. She was the boss. And she says, I was the boss.
But no longer.
I'm not in here. And, I was like, what kind of family is this that calls the daughter the boss?
That's like buying a cat or a dog and making them the alpha figure, the boss, to run the house. Well, when I had a child, there was an older person visiting along with other people. She got me aside. She said, the baby's running the house. You know that? I said, what? It would be like, can I have milk? Can I have a cookie? And I would run up there, and try to comfort them. Anyhow, after they left.
Baby,
Huh?
This is a 22-year-old girl that.
Yeah, but I stopped it then and there. I thought, this baby is running this house. This is going to be a disaster.
Right.
And he's not qualified. So I stopped it.
Okay, we have another caller on the line. Someone coming in
hang
from.
On and listen? I can't hear you any other way. I can't do this.
Oh, is this the caller from the 936 area code?